I found a letter that I wrote to the Prime Minister just before the end of the free trade negotiations, where I offered my resignation because I was so appalled at the fact that Simon Reisman, our chief negotiator, wasn't telling me, his minister, what he was doing. And you know, and the issue of accountability, the minister with the mandate, the letter of mandate that says you are the minister for free trade negotiations, really has to know what the negotiations are. And because I didn't know, because Simon wouldn't tell me, I couldn't tell my cabinet colleagues, who thought obviously that I was, you know, not very effective in my job, because if Flora MacDonald wanted to know what's going to happen to communications, I'd say, well, I don't know. And if somebody else wanted to know what was going to happen with fisheries, well, I couldn't tell them either. And Simon's position was that he didn't have to report to me. I was not his minister. He didn't like women bosses anyway. And so finally I felt that I should write the Prime Minister and say, you know, that I can't really work this way anymore. The letter may never have reached him because it was returned to me by Derek Burney. And Simon and I, when the chips were down, worked very well together to get the final agreement. But of course the reason that he didn't have anything to tell me is that he had failed. Nobody really understands that about the free trade agreements. He couldn't tell me what was going on himself because, as he told us, he couldn't engage the Americans and he wasn't getting anywhere after 16 months. So that's when the Prime Minister sent myself and Derek Burney and Michael Wilson down, and we did our three-ring circus where Simon and I did the trade elements, right. Burney did the dispute settlement, and Mike Wilson did the financial services, which are the trickiest. And in the one weekend, we wrapped up with our wonderful team the elements of the free trade agreement.